Okay, so we're back, and now we're at Owen Beach once again. Same spot, easy, easy situation here, but there's not. I don't know. It's kind of a cool day. You know, there's people around, but we'll see what's up. As always, over here with my man Ted. Yeah, Ted.
What's up, everybody?
So yeah, free down. That was good. Let me pull this thing off to the side a little bit. Maybe. You know, while we. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
just relaxing.
Yeah.
Just not trying to be like weird about it or anything.
No, no.
That's kind of
It's not like online battles here.
yeah,
Because now they're not behind the keyboard.
right. People are always a little more respectful when they're face to face with you, as opposed to hiding behind the keyboard. I can tell you that. So it's not really that bad. So I had a situation earlier today. I was actually trying to get ready to go out to Pioneer Square, and I was in the Lakewood Town Center. There was this bus, like one of the city buses coming out of there, and I'm like at this stop, and I'm about to make my left turn, but the bus kind of comes out in front of me. The bus turns, like makes a left turn coming out of a little depot on the right side. Turns so sharp, I knew he wasn't gonna make it, dude. I had to back up slowly. I'm looking in my rear view real fast, and the bus driver's like, move, move. I'm like, what are you doing? Freaking bus was, I mean, look, dude, seriously, if I hadn't put it in reverse and backed up a few feet, man, that bus would have hit me. So I'm sitting here backing up 2-3 miles an hour, and I back up into this like white Volkswagen or something, man. And I'm saying this girl, she was freaking out, dude. She was freaking out, like, oh my god, like. So I was like, okay, because this bus was gonna push me back. I'm saying it's like I backed up into her car, right, and then she follows me into this other parking lot, and I mean, she's on the phone with her mom. She's like almost crying and stuff, man, dude. That was craziness. I mean, I was going like 2-3 miles an hour, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. But you know, we just chatted for a little bit. You know, she reads the van.
Yeah.
She reads the van. I was like, I was right behind you. I was gonna ask. I was wondering. She was like, where are you going? I was like, oh, I'm going to get some tacos. Oh, okay. I was going to pick up some stuff too over at the same spot. I'm like, all right, cool. So we end up just sitting there talking for about 10 minutes. I'm thinking that, you know, I'm like, what's going on? She wanted to square stuff up with her mom. I'm like, all right, well, that's cool too.
Yeah.
What do you think? You know, you can exchange insurance information and all that if necessary, but it was just like a little minor bump on the front, left a little dirt on the bumper.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the bus driver's fault.
Oh, I know.
That's
That's craziness.
dude.
You should know better than that.
I'm serious. And I was really looking at. I got to the four-way and I'm looking at the bus like I know this dude is not about to keep going. This fool.
Like, not even funny.
Yeah, dude. It's like.
Yeah, I get PTSD when I get semis behind me. I'm coming to a stop.
Right.
I've been hit a couple times before with that. And like it's like he's not gonna stop. He's not stopping.
I was like, they're not stopping. They're not stopping.
Yeah.
Is anybody even in here? You said you always have something to say. I'm saying. I'm just telling my stories. These are true life stories here, Sherry. I was just saying. Greetings from Munich, Germany. What's up?
Yeah, guten Tag.
Yeah, man, there's always something going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna come back through. We're gonna have to chat with them.
Yeah.
If they come back through here, we're
Definitely.
gonna flag them down.
Yeah.
Do this thing. So I was thinking, as far as doing this whole activism thing, you know, going back, looking over the conversations from the earlier streams, I'm like, working on some mental kung fu with this whole situation. Just to structure a conversation because I've noticed that we're going to get the same
20 questions, probably.
Yeah, well, not even 20.
Yeah.
Not even 20. I mean, you can. It's good to be armed with, like all the answers to like 21 questions, but we're only going to get like five, five, maybe 8, maybe.
What about the other planets?
And then it's always what about the other planets? What about gravity? What about boats going into the distance? Have you ever been on a plane?
Is everybody in on it?
Yeah. What about the pictures? Then it's why would they lie?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking as far as why would they lie, like trying to get it back to just the basics.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. It's like you can rattle that off like, well, it's for the idea of NASA trying to make the money, $56 million a day. So that's a pretty good
money's a
incentive.
big driver.
Yeah, I'm like that's a pretty good incentive for them to lie. But then beyond that, I'll start if they go on with that and they're like, oh, okay, then they'll be like, yeah, but what do they benefit from it? I'm like, there's that.
They control every aspect of everything. And it's like, if they can tell you what the state of the Earth is, they can lie and tell you that ice cube's really a rat turd. I don't know, something they can make anything.
So, some old crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But here, it's like I'll ask them, or I'm thinking what I'll try to do is ask them a question that kind of leads to the same conclusion. Like I'll either ask them if they're an atheist, or ask them if they
religious or at least go to church, something.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll be like, are you an atheist? If they say no, then I'll say, well, you do understand that the Bible is a flat Earth book. If that's something that you subscribe to, you get that. Or I'll say, okay, what's your religion? Something after that. It's like Christian. Okay, so you know that the Bible pretty much supports flat Earth cosmology. Really? Yeah, and then go into that. That
Genesis for everybody.
And that's if they say, no, they're not an atheist. If they say, yes, they are an atheist, then I'll say, well, exactly, that's where the educational system wants you to be. Because
they want to remove God from society, so everyone's like, trust the guy in the white lab coat.
Yeah. So it's kind of like asking the same question, and it's going to come back to the same thing of, well, flat Earth pretty much shows that this place was created. Whether and that the whole globe cosmology takes you away from the idea of a creator. So it's like asking the same question, you can go both ways and end up at the same place. So I was like thinking about something like that. A little mental kung fu. I've been working on it. Meditating in the forest. No. Sit down thinking, like, okay, so how does this go?
Yeah, that's something. Might be looking.
Yeah. Oh, there's always somebody, man.
I know.
You, I spend too much time on I-5. There's always going to be somebody.
I know. Because of all the traffic on the way down here, I'm like slowing down to like nothing. I'm sure Daryl's probably getting a good picture opportunity here.
Yeah. There was one guy, he pulled up next to me, gave me a thumbs up.
Oh, nice.
I saw like a few vehicles. Of course, they take their phones.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on. Let me show you what's going on now. We're at the van. And people are gathered around the van. Is she taking... What's going on? There they go. Once again. Always somebody. Always somebody by the van. Always somebody at the van, folks. Even if they won't come talk to me.
They'll talk to the van.
They're going to go talk to each other because they were just at the van checking it out. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't even have to talk to them. They're going to go over there and talk to themselves about this whole situation.
And if they're brave enough, they'll come over here and ask us about it, too.
And if they would, like he said, go sit on top of the van, that might work, Bill. My thing is, like, at some point I'm going to have to, I don't know, maybe go to Wild Waves or something. Just park the van over there by the front and I was doing that at a movie theater one time. Like it's passive. It's like some seriously passive activism.
Yes.
I just parked the van there and just wait for people to come by and take pictures. I posted a video of people just coming by and click, and then just run away. And that's funny. Sometimes I mess with people in traffic. I like take a picture of them while they're taking a picture of the van. Like, yeah, I got you. Tim True. Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. Said, come to Vegas, let's hit the strip. Vegas Strip would be a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
The Vegas Strip would be a really good spot, actually.
Warm at least.
Yeah, real warm. You know, I'm saying.
Okay, so
I'm
that
like-
group's coming back.
I'm like, are they gonna walk or no?
I know. Feeling tempted? Come on, people.
I think that last dude with the shades, I think he went to chat for a little bit. I saw him look over here a few times. Yeah. The strip would be crazy. Hey, what's up, y'all? Las Vegas Strip. Gotta be off the hook. Yeah, man. Not as warm today as was forecast. I can tell you that. But that's fine.
Warm here, I'm good.
Yeah. It's cool. We got a little 15-pound dumbbell down here.
Work out, get warm here.
Go for a jog real quick. Get on the other side of the screen, do some jumping jacks. A couple push-ups, come back around.
Yep. 10 burpees.
Yeah. Hold on, let me mess with my dude right here, because I don't even know this stuff. He's walking over. I'll give him a few more seconds. Yeah, something like that. About, let's say 5'9". 5'9" and a half. Something like that.
Are they wondering how tall you are?
Yeah.
I know, 'cause I'm like over the screen.
I slouch.
Yeah, I'm 6'3". So I'm like,
I stand with a lot of space between my feet, so that takes a couple inches off. I like stand up straight, like, yeah. All right. Right?
you might have some people, they walk over here faster.
Yeah, they got a little something. Not too terribly crowded at all.
No.
No.
Seems busy when we got here.
It did.
And now it's like, it's a little colder now, everyone's leaving. I'm like, jerks.
Well, you see one, Raven. The thing is, just engaging with people who walk by is simple enough. Now, if they want to talk, then we can have the talk. I'm not like doing a whole lot of flagging people down. Don't want stuff to be too crazy, but you know, you get out there, show me how it's done, link me to your video, and I'll back you 100%. Please show me how it's done.
I think this is the introverted way of doing it.
Not a whole lot of people.
Not at all.
Not a lot of people out here. Well,
People.
it cools off. It cools off and people go back in.
Yeah.
Please move in the heavens. Fire is not in outer space. You understand? And I'll try. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Do your thing. Do your thing. Looking forward to seeing what you got, man. Yep, that's the Pacific Ocean. Please hold. Show you what's going on out here. This is our view. You see how empty the beach is for the most part? I mean, there are some people out in the parking lot, and of course,
Behind it,
you know, and we'll turn this thing around here, and of course you can see all the water, and there's a sun, but there's a few people back that way. But It's not all that crowded. Not all that crowded today. But we're still willing to get out here. Still willing to do the work. Still willing to plant some seeds. Just the same. Latest New Zealand shooting vid. I didn't make no videos out there. There's no limit into how far you can see into space. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it is a seal.
Oh. Hey, Amanda. Yeah, I'll bet he didn't. You'll be alright. Like, where's Johnny at? I'm wondering, like, where's Johnny? What's happening? Is he out? Is he out today? Or is he just hiding behind his... Okay. Anyway. So there's some genius that can't figure out how I can stay clean and live out of my van at the same time. I'm like, dude, you don't really understand logistics, do you?
Yeah. It's like,
You know,
that's like I'm not spending 24 hours in my van.
I'm like, I've actually spent, I've actually put up a video explaining this. I'm like, I don't think any critical thinker will be this slow, but I still had to put it out there. But, you know. How you doing? Thanks, Ed. Poor guy can't just piece two and two together.
Yeah. It's like thinking, if I'm in a home on wheels, how would I keep myself clean? Like I'm not throwing it outside.
Like, gee.
I'm like, maybe I'll get a gym membership.
Maybe a gym membership. Well, how do you keep your hair trimmed? I have clippers. Like $20.
No.
Maybe a little bit more. You can get those pretty much anywhere. Hey, how you doing? All right. You gonna come up and chat with us later? Tell you about this thing. Walking by, it look like they got questions. I'm like, what's up?
Gotta think. Debunk.
Yeah, we gotta,
I don't know,
we
we
gotta
can use grab.
walk away and come up with some answers.
I don't think they eat crickets. So, that's not bad. Floating out of my hand.
Right.
Sally, come here. Sally. Sally.
He was out walking the dogs and all that.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Very good. Hello. Have you heard about this?
speechless.
I know.
It was like you could almost like hear the like gerbil turning in her head.
Right. She stops and she's like, well, wait a minute. What's going on here?
The cognitive dissonance was brewing.
Wait. Yeah, no, I'm saying then the guy, he was like, all right, yeah, we gotta go.
But now that sees in her head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, look, you gotta just let people see these three words right here. And that pretty much sparks them off. And then, I mean, if they want to come on over, they'll be over. Answer questions. Let's talk about this thing. Chat with the guy over here. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good. I heard that.
I know, me too.
Man, there's flat earthers over here. There's flat earthers everywhere.
Some don't go out into the streets. Either fight online, fight with their parents, fight with their friends.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
right.
It's like, a lot don't go public because the implications of what happens when you do it. It's like, lose your job,
I just feel like it's hilarious.
Yeah.
How anybody can be out here next to this body of water and then look out here and see that. I'm like, hey,
Mom, we're gonna walk to the middle, right? Remember? Okay, let's go.
yeah, my man looked like he was having a rough day.
Yeah. She's looking up. They're riding this ray.
All right.
Right.
Montreal. Here we go. Call perspective and visibility. All right, yeah, cool. I'll let y'all take it.
Right stairs.
Stand the fluoride stare.
Just falling down.
What are you talking about? No way, man.
Crazy.
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm just cold.
All right.
I wasn't expecting to be like this cold.
Right.
But
Oh,
a little cold.
my bad, man.
That's all good. I should have probably wore like a heavier jacket.
Just playing along here.
No, I must be a little more used to this stuff. I'm like out here eating.
Yeah. I got a hoodie on too.
over here? Oh, we're just raising awareness as far as the shape of our Earth. We've been lied to about the whole globe thing, man.
That's why they are called airplanes. I never knew an airplane was.
It flies through the air over a plane. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, yeah. It's
Simple. And if you take out the fact that the windows on a plane are curved, like you look at the horizon on level off, it's like it's flat.
Yeah.
And it's like Dale here. He also he went on. That's basically like how he got recognized here for his his spirit level test that he did on a plane for 23 minutes. Well, videoed for 23 minutes, time lapse, and showing the bubbles still right there at the
The
center.
Puget Sound laser test.
Oh yeah. So
Tell me about that.
yeah. So this is something my friend Mark and myself did. Now, when he had his laser, it's a 3,000 milliwatt laser. He was down there, further down the beach.
Where?
Down there, not even a quarter mile that way.
Okay.
I was across the water at Saltwater State Park.
Okay.
On the beach over there in Des Moines. Yeah. So over this stretch of water, that's 10.3 miles. Now we were doing a live stream there. So that's the camera recording on his side while he's firing the laser across the water, and this is what I saw on the other side. Okay. Now, the surface of water is always flat. In your experience, when it's in a glass, puddle, pond, lake, river, or the ocean, I mean, it's always flat. The only time you ever see water curved like that is on this cartoon ball. Now, over this 10.3 mile stretch of water, okay, there was supposed to be 62.2 feet of curvature between us. So that means I shouldn't have even been able to see that blue beam from that distance.
Fucking they saw it?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I had like 150 people on the live stream. We all saw it together.
So you've got a picture of the moon there.
Oh yeah.
Is the moon flat too?
You know?
We don't know.
We don't know. There's no telling.
So
But
why would the Earth be flat, but the moon be round?
well, the only thing is here's the weird thing.
Oh,
about the
that's
moon.
actually a weird question.
No. Here's the weird thing about the moon though. You've only ever seen this one side, right?
So
if
Because it's facing us.
And
Yeah,
also,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fully illuminated. It's supposedly, it's reflecting the light off the sun.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think there'd be like at least like a hot spot, and then like the light would just kind of slowly
didn't
fade
the
towards.
Chinese people just do...
Find on the dark side of the moon,
Right.
like a little.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You guys are laughing like...
well, we're
fuck
laughing
that
at it because
shit.
it's like
Yeah.
far, far away where no one can verify it, anything like that, in a dark little spot on a place we've never been or seen physically, except for the one little cartoon where they showed like. I can't think of the satellite that captured the moon transiting the
yeah.
Earth or whatever.
Oh, I have a
You've seen that
question.
still?
I have a question.
Okay.
What you got?
Okay. Why do you care?
Why do I care, dude?
Well, no. Okay.
No. Hold on.
Okay, there's
go
more to this
ahead.
question here.
Because I think that the Earl Worth. Hi.
Hey.
No, I think that it might be round. It could be flat, but I don't necessarily care. But why do you care?
Oh, I care because, well, if we are we've been taught to believe that we live on a globe bottom.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, it's like you would have so many people live and die not being absolutely sure about where we live, and
Right.
figuring out that, look, if you're gonna live on a globe, you gotta have measurable curvature, you gotta have detectable spin.
Well, he's getting to it
I'm
here.
getting to it.
Oh.
Why I care is that whoever's in charge of this place, they've lied to all of us.
Who's in charge of what?
Here, okay, so you know we have like governments though, right?
Okay. I do know about that.
Oh, yeah.
I do know about that.
Okay, so are you what are your thoughts about secret societies?
Okay. Oh shit, this is going deep.
Yeah, like people.
Well, I mean, this is like
yeah.
this is like almost like pretty much the pitfall of it all, the end
Do
game.
you
in
think
a
the
sense.
Illuminati is part of this
It's
scheme
kind
here?
of, in a sense, it's more like it's like Freemasons. It's like your top level
Sure.
bankers, the guys who actually like print the money to loan it to the government's,
Yep.
debt and all
Yep.
that crap and
Yep.
screw us over that way.
They don't want to take our money. They want us to
Well,
think that
well,
the world is flat.
Well,
Well,
the money is part of the big three
No,
power.
no,
They got
I'm-
money,
I'm
power,
with-
control.
I'm with you guys.
It's like they make if they steal that much money from us, like no problem. It's like we don't care. It's like as long as we see a really cool cartoon every so often from NASA or any other space agencies. You have the
Complacency.
Yeah.
It's putting us in a place
Yeah.
of just like,
It's like
we don't
you're
know
here,
what the fuck.
you don't know
Yeah,
anything.
you're-
you
yeah,
just
we're
keep-
going to keep you contained. You're adolescent.
It's like we've already discovered everything here, there, and everywhere else. But we're gonna let these few individuals go out and do these explorations and whatnot. It's like they can control us. They got us by the ball for the money with the power and control. It's like they could lie about where we live. They could lie about anything to us, and people will believe it because they control the they also control the media. The media brings out what we listen to, and people believe that blindly, as always.
Yep.
And it's just. If it can do that, and then someone, and that's passed around for generation after generation, teaching the next, someone like the ball, then, who's going to dare question the mainstream narrative?
And NASA's budget is like $56 million a day.
A day.
Every day. Even on Sundays.
It's like, and we have all these homeless people.
You know, I couldn't spend. Wait, hold on. You gotta get the.
Oh, sorry.
Chase the dog. Oh no.
I'm good at this. I'm good at
He's
this.
getting it.
Yeah, man.
This is my forte.
Right.
You're a natural.
Chasing dogs. That's my deal.
Yeah, so
That's what I do.
So that's what's getting billions of dollars a year from the taxpayers. They're giving us cartoon images, CGI on the ISS, these wires.
What's
and
your name,
harnesses. I'm Daryl.
I'm Jed.
Nice to meet you.
Good Mitchell. That's from handshake. What's your name? Ted. I'm Jed.
I like it.
I'm Jed.
Jed, this is
You
Ted.
guys should join forces.
Sweet, we're just a letter away.
Yeah, it's just
Insane.
T to the J.
Nice.
So yeah, man. So I got a channel where just doing a live stream. We come out and do activism from time to time, just sparking a conversation with people.
Because we probably hear about it all the time online, the news, everything like that. So it's like, now's your chance to meet real flat earthers in the public, in the wild.
Yeah.
Chat with us. And now you can't hide behind the keyboards, you can't
No, it's good.
Gravity debt, bro.
So, you know Eddie Bravo?
Yeah,
I bet you do.
Well, not like personally, but I know some like a couple things. It's not like all flat earthers have like a flat earth sticker. That was God commenting.
You're like, yeah, I'm here.
Check out
Yeah.
my channel on YouTube.
And then as well as that, we also got like there's like 10 proofs on that guy, along with some other good channels with some good videos there. Yeah. And it's like best thing would be like have a couple more ciders. Get yourself nice and relaxed because this stuff will blow your freaking mind. Yeah, it sucks at first, but it comes a little better understanding. Like you feel a little better about yourself in a sense because now it's like you're not some mindless ape man thing wandering the streets, blindly not giving a hoot about like what you do and not fearing any consequences. Like you're here, you're created. It's like just freaking trying to be good to one another. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the
Great like that.
Yeah, let's
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Really? I've actually done an experiment to do
Crazy little one too.
With the cooling license?
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I imagine.
like that top photo right there is like altitude balloons like going like 20 miles up high. So you have this like flat horizon for hundreds of miles. You see like a hot spot of the sun being illuminated like in the area right below in front of the camera and stuff like that.
Everything else in the shade.
I don't think it's 93 million miles away.
Yeah,
It's
I took
pretty close. What's the first layer?
a half hour apart.
That's like my
Starting regular.
yeah. It's, I mean, it's a lot of stuff to look at.
You know, at least on average.
Yeah, this is the picture I was kind of mentioning before about like seeing like the dark side of the moon. But if you actually look at the actual picture zooming, you can see like a huge effect right on the edge of the moon. Like, really?
Oh no!
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy.
No, I'm pretty sure gravity's hoax. I'm pretty sure it's just instrument.
Gravity is a hoax.
Yeah.
So how do you think the plants will over on the sun?
Look, so here's the thing.
Yeah, you do?
Gravity doesn't
You're a
work the
science
same.
guy?
No, I'm saying.
You're not a science guy?
No, this is like.
I'm kind of like,
You're kind of science guy? Have you studied science?
yeah,
Have you studied physics?
yeah.
Yeah, that is a little bit of an issue.
It's one of those things
Yeah.
that we get off.
Yeah,
And,
well,
and it's fun.
clearly.
So do you believe that the Earth is actually traveling through space?
All around the sun.
Okay, so it's revolving around the sun. You know how fast? Okay. You know how fast the Earth is supposed to be spinning?
Do you know how fast it's going?
No. Here's the thing.
Don't ask
I
us if you
know
don't know.
decided anything.
No.
That's what they say. That's what they say, and it sounds great. And they say that the moon is also. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, we've all been taught the same stuff. The sun's 93 million miles away, and it's 400 times larger than the Earth. The moon just happens to be 239,000 miles away. It happens to be 4 times smaller than the Earth. So yet, when you see them both in the sky at the same time, and this happens often, they both look like they're the exact same size, coincidentally. It's weird. Just a little bit. And they just happen to be on the same, happen to be on the same path. And from time to time, the moon will
Well, you
end
do
up
know
lying
that
right
the
in
sun
front of the
is
sun.
quite a bit larger than the moon, and because of the distance
I-
the moon
But-
and
yeah,
the Earth
I-
that you
but-
would
but-
see, then it would
but I mean,
be-
like,
We used to believe the same stuff. We've all been to the same schools.
Yeah.
We've all been taught the same bullcrap. It's not true though. Don't you think that's a huge coincidence that according to the globe model, we all came from this godless Big Bang explosion out of nothing, ever expanding universe, and then everything happens to work in this perfect order. We have these 24-hour days. We have the moon cycle that lasts 28
But
days.
see, time is only relevant because we've created it. Okay? It's like we've created time. Time doesn't exist.
I hear what you're
It doesn't
saying.
exist.
But
Time doesn't.
okay, but the passage of time is an actual thing. It's a construct that we do live inside.
Yes.
So we have to, acknowledge that. Do you have a job?
Yes.
So what time do you show up? But time doesn't exist. Tell that to your
What
boss.
the hell is
No, no,
that
no, no, no.
supposed to mean?
I can't.
I'm
We
saying.
organize our lives
No, no,
based
no, no, no.
on a construct. That's
It's
different.
a matter of
Nothing
organization
to do
that we as human race we have made in
I
order
know.
to be able to get things done. It's just our way of.
It's the construct within which we
The
live.
sun comes up around this time.
I don't
goes
care if the
down.
Earth is flat or round, but I heard you guys talking about time not existing. So
Yeah.
that's more interesting.
Right.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
talking about.
You know what's even more
the
interesting?
passage of time is a thing.
Hey,
I mean, it's.
I mean, we have different seasons.
We do
have
have
different
4
days.
different seasons. We have 4 different days, like different days, different months. I mean, it's a thing.
You said that a day is 24 hours long, but 900 million years ago, a day was only 8 hours long.
How do you know? How? Because somebody told you. So you weren't there. So that's the thing. You have to believe in.
How
the
do you
globe.
know?
I'm not saying. I didn't say you. You're the one who
He
said it.
he doesn't know.
I'm saying I don't know what was going on X
You
amount
said
of
the day
millions
is
of years
24 hours
ago.
long. How do you know?
Because I exist. Since I've been here, by existence, days are 24 hours long. I know that because I've been here. I know that we only see one side of the moon, all times of the year. I know that the North Star stays in one spot. And supposedly we've been flying through space millions of miles per hour
Every day.
since I've been breathing. But we've been seeing the same constellations all this time.
Even we're on the other side of the sun, allegedly.
Now,
I would like to bring up something.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Taurus. That's my sign.
Okay.
Who decided that because two dots in the sky that looks
Blame
like
the
a
Greeks,
horn
I guess,
that
on
makes,
that one.
that makes
Yep.
me a stubborn
Yep.
person.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw that guy. I'm actually not that stubborn. So
It's pretty cool.
so
Yeah.
so fuck that. So fuck that. That's all I'm saying.
We don't have to stay within these
Hey,
confines.
yeah, the confines. Fuck the confines.
But I happen to be. let
But
me see,
wait,
my-
hold on.
my
But
son
that
will
was
be
a
Libra.
significant point. You know, it's like, hey, there's a lot more stubborn people than me.
Yeah.
And I'm a Taurus. Come on, I know stubborn.
I'm stubborn too. I'm
Libras?
Scorpio.
You got
You're a
bad
stubborn
rap.
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
So I think that
The
that
problem
validates what you're
solver.
saying. Like
Yeah,
this
I tried
whole
to-
thing. It validates it.
How do you
It
guys
pretty
think
much
the day and
proves
night
it.
works?
Well, the way that.
Like you're
Well,
just asking straight up questions.
no, that's a straight
How's
up
day and
question.
night work?
Well,
No, seriously.
how day and
How
night.
does day and night work?
How day and night works is that the sun
Yeah.
and the moon are making a clockwise
How does
circuit
day-
over
Here
the
we,
face of the
here we
earth.
go. Let me show you real quick. It's actually the sun and moon
Okay,
zodiac.
that's a very pretty picture.
That's actually an app.
Beautiful.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but
beautiful.
you
That's
see it-
gorgeous.
See it moving. You can see if you like speed up the hour, kind of see like how things work.
I
like
see a
the sun.
thing ticking.
Yeah, it's kind of. Oh, it's a clock.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's like that, and then you can like see your zodiac. You can see this, how the stars
So,
rotate around.
Wow, that is mesmerizing.
Yeah, I think it's crazier. And then we like want to know how we got a 24-hour sun in, Alaska and other places like that in 3 months. The sun can be more prone to tropical cancer,
Okay.
and that's why
That's-
areas like Alaska, Finland, and all that stuff. They get
So you telling me something right here? The sun won't be on my head during the day?
No, well, I mean, right now it's kind of yeah. See if I can get it right.
No, he's working on it.
No,
It's
dude.
all right. He's gonna come around.
He's
He's gonna
asking
figure it
some
out.
legit questions.
So look, here's
Oh,
what
shit.
happened. Now we
Now
just,
it got real.
now
I know,
hold
it
up.
got
Now,
real.
now if we just look at now imagine this is the sun. The way that the sun and the moon works, they make a clockwise circuit over the center.
Make sure you get that ass.
Right here, this is the North Pole in the center. See, that's why when the sun's doing that 24-hour sunlight thing it does in the summertime, the sun's making a closer circuit around here. The sun isn't 93 million miles away. Actually, it's
But
not
is it
400.
round?
Oh yeah, it's round.
But we gotta
Obviously-
we gotta distinguish between like two
obviously it's
shapes
round.
here. Like around, you got
Obviously-
spherical because
obviously
like a
it's
penny's round but not spherical.
Yeah,
This thing is
okay.
round,
Because this is
not
round.
spherical.
It's the same. If we're looking up at the moon, we might as well be looking up at this.
Okay.
What?
Because you've never actually been here.
So then
Why
what's
does
the
it-
plates
why
like
does it
over here?
matter if it's
So
flat
we
or
have-
round?
You know where?
What's the difference?
Well, let's see. Like, well,
What's the
the
difference?
globe model is basically you live in a consequenceless life.
Consequenceless?
I know, right? I know. I'm just making up words right now. No, I'm just kind of trying to stumbling on my words right now.
Because it's not
But no,
making
it's like you can go through life without consequence. Like I can do whatever the heck I want because in the end I'm just dead and in the ground. That's it. Or you can think of yourself like on a flat stationary earth that was created by a creator, a god, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like saying
I'm
I'm like
getting
trying
it.
to push religion or anything like that. But
So basically,
yeah, I mean,
the idea that it's a flat surface is a more visual representation of a god that created a thing.
well,
Whereas a round ball floating in
Yeah,
space is
it's
just
like-
kind of
So he's basically
So
like
random.
when you go to the mountain and you
Right?
see they've got this whole scheme of the
Is that-
mountain
but
laid,
did I-
laid out flat in front of you with all the mountains and everything, and he's over it and he's conducting.
It's necessary for folks to know this thing.
what we're talking about like, over here. Or
So what happened is like the
So we're
sun
talking
goes
about
off and moves back there with like 2 in the morning.
whole schematic type thing of the earth.
Alaska at the same time it was over Africa. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
basically
He's
the house.
got this
Basically,
giant schematic of the earth in front of him that is like a giant plate full of all these different vegetables.
right.
No, I mean, but
So basically, I had in this experience,
there's a creator.
I went there.
it's sensitive.
I had the camera sitting
You
in
can
front
like,
of me the
it
whole
basically
time.
it's like
Follow
it comes
the
down to
sun
like
there,
if you can
follow there,
see past the BS of how gravity is nothing more than like density and
So
buoyancy,
you think that sun?
and that whole if gravity doesn't exist, then
Yeah.
you don't have
Yeah.
spinning, you don't
Yeah,
have water.
because like
Without
Convection
gravity,
like, you know
we would
how-
be spinning
you know
off
how, like,
into the universe.
No, but it can also be explained very easily, just its density and buoyancy like items. Okay, make it kind of like a good example. Like, say you have like a a tree and
You're
a
actually telling me that a day goes
10-ton steel ball falling into the sky. They both fall. But when they hit water, what happens? Who's going to float? The steel ball is just going to keep on trucking down to the until it hits the bottom. Why? Because wood is less dense than the steel balls denser than the water. It's going straight down. The wood finds equilibrium like right on the surface of the water.
But what I do know is that
When we jump, we can do.
Have you guys ever studied anything that Einstein did?
Besides, like, what is theory of relativity or kind of a thing?
This
Or perspective?
thing right here really reminds me of Einstein's theory of relativity. This is where actually he became famous for his. Well, this was like the exact visualization of what he said when you take one point and it becomes.
You can't go deeper.
Well, no. If you imagine if you're here at the train station,
Yeah.
and there is something that's going at the speed of light,
I mean, the deep parts of the ocean.
how is it possible? Look, get into it.
That's
But
the
it's
deepest parts of the ocean.
okay. I have to pee really bad,
Plains.
and I'm about to explain Einstein, and I probably shouldn't do
Surface
that.
of water.
So let's go.
And the deepest level.
And I'm gonna go.
High five.
It's so nice to meet you, Ted. I'm sorry, my hands are freezing cold.
Same here. I'm in a bucket right now. It's cold. It was great chatting with you guys.
It was great trying to.
No, I'm looking at it. She's got the cards with information. She's got some good channels you guys can check out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the guys right now. They're all wonderful. So that's cool.
Thanks for getting me on camera.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that.
You guys have a good night.
So water has to be contained.
No, Ted.
How'd it go? Oh, well. I'm in. Yeah. She's got the cards with the information. Putting thoughts in their head. She's like, he was kind of drunk and thinking about trying to explain Einstein to me. And he said, nope, I got to pee first. And there he goes, behind the building.
Yeah, man. Behind the
Well, if I couldn't make it all the way there.
I really respect what you guys are doing. Like, even though we have different opinions, I can still kind of relate to you guys.
Well, here's the thing, though. Look, the only thing that's going to make this place a globe is whether or not there's curvature. It's like they're telling us we're on a ball, and we have the measurements from the scientific community telling us what it's supposed to be. They're saying that this is a globe, and it's 24,901 miles in circumference. So we have an exact calculation of finding the curvature. And we go out and test it. You know, we're seeing things that are too far away. When you think you see boats going over the curvature, they're just going into the horizon, not going over the horizon, so the surface of the water is always flat. Me and my dude Mark, he was down there with a laser that had a 12.5-mile range. I was across the water at Saltwater State Park in Des Moines. He turns his laser on. I got 150 people on a live stream. We can all see this little blue dot. Alright? According to that globe math, to find the curvature, there's supposed to be 62.2 feet of curvature between us because they always show us the water curves.
How would you explain waves and low tides and high tides?
Hold on, man. We need to talk about this whole no curvature thing first. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I believe it. I do. I believe what you do. But there can be some mistranslations in that thing.
Why?
This is the heliocentric model's rendition of what the curvature is supposed to be.
Yeah, because I feel like we're trying to like glaze over the huge point.
I know.
The huge point.
Here's the thing.
The huge point as to whether or not this is a globe or the Earth is flat is whether or not there's curvature.
I do, but
But there is no curvature. That's the thing.
Everything-
This was the nail in the coffin actually. And we're wanting to like skip over that and
so
go to
how
the next
far
thing.
away were you guys? 62 feet,
10.3 miles.
10.3 miles.
Yeah.
10.3 miles. Over that distance, that's supposed to be at least 66 feet of curvature between the two of us. Okay? There was a point where I brought that phone while doing a live stream all the way down to the ground, and we could still see that blue dot from 10 miles away.
You know that light.
Are you trying to tell me that a laser not only did not fly straight, as lasers all fire straight, but not only did the laser not fire straight, but you're telling me that the water bulged between us and the laser curved over the bulging water? Is that what are you about to do that? Tell me you're not about to do that.
Please don't do
Tell me
that.
you're not about to do that.
You know the inverse square theory, right?
The what?
Inverse square theory of light.
Theory.
Yeah.
I don't mess with theories.
I mean, what are you saying is a theory, basically?
That's not a theory. What I'm saying, this is proof. This is proof of direct line of sight. That's what I'm saying. This was the origin of the beam, my man.
Yeah.
From 10 miles away. We shouldn't have been able to see that if there were curvature between us.
Yeah.
Like a mound of water that was 66
Why
feet
you
high.
like type in like Earth curvature calculator?
Yeah, you can put it in the curve calculator, pull it up on Google. I'll give you the numbers. observer height, you can put 8.5 feet.
See right here.
What you got?
This flash is really small, right? But it's admitting like that, really big.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about beam divergence?
Yeah.
But-
I'm talking about light
But
beam.
that's a different kind of light.
This is
there,
the
right?
source, though. This is the source. That's what I'm saying. We weren't supposed to
I
see the
know.
source of the laser. Whether or not the laser spread out, what we're seeing
Is the source?
huh?
You think that's the source?
Yeah, that's the source. Like
But
if,
if you're
like,
10
like,
point
like,
five-
if, like if you got a flashlight and it's pointing over here, isn't it going to be brightest when I fire it right at you?
I do believe you, but if
So-
you're 10.2 miles away,
Yeah. You're 66 feet.
Yeah.
You should be blocked by half of that.
Yeah.
You know, 30 some odd feet up in front of him right now.
At least.
And he's on the water.
I have no reason to lie to you, man.
I believe.
I'm not-
I believe.
I'm not
I don't think
NASA.
you like. I don't think you like.
I'm not NASA. I'm not pulling $56 million a day.
It's like,
That's
damn,
true.
it's like we're doing this on limited budgets.
Right.
People are spending their own money sending hot air balloons up and buying the
But
lasers, buying the hype.
I do think that NASA, government giving NASA the arming to NASA. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially, you know, we're spending $56 million a day, and we have how many homeless in this country, in the world,
Yeah.
all this stuff going on. It's like, but we have enough money to send some.
I mean, they
idiots.
can generate their own. Like, people are still making history. And that, so they can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if
or-
they can pay for the bigger parties, why can't they give money to?
Or even, I know, or even better yet, it's like it's one of the good channels, Jaron, he talked about like how much money could they possibly make if they put a 24K, you know, 24/7 4K camera on the moon.
Because we only see that
Seeing
one
the Earth.
side. Because we only see that one side of the moon, right? Why don't they just shoot a camera, put it up on the moon, and have a 24-hour live stream of the Earth spinning?
You can have it sponsored by people. They would be throwing in so much money. NASA we covered right there. Their bills and expenses gone right there.
They could have a 24 live stream on YouTube.
I mean,
You know,
it's
they look. Richard Nixon was able to call the moon back in 1972 from a landline, apparently.
From a landline?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
heard
from a
about that,
landline.
Frank?
It's
It's
like-
in 1972, President Richard Milhouse Nixon. I'm telling you that they will have you believe that this
I do
dude.
think someone was messed up with moon.
This
I do
dude,
believe
I'm saying, man,
That's
they
a
saying
start.
this dude called the moon on a landline. And there was like a 4-second delay. Huh?
a lighter.
Yeah, I just needed to light some sparklers. I'm gonna bring it right back.
I don't have a lighter.
I got one in my car.
I got
These I'm gonna
mine's
give
in
you.
my car. It's cool.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying.
I do believe something was wrong with the moon. That's why they never went back to it.
Yeah, you think after like 50 years they've done, I don't know, more
And
advancements.
Neil Armstrong never talked about it again. It's just like,
Right?
yeah.
Buzz Aldrin's permanently
Buzz.
drunk.
Yeah.
There's something messed up that happened to him.
Something.
Or thinking is like, you know, maybe it's like they're really hoping and intending that they're going to go to the moon. They're like, hell yeah, we're going to do this. Then, you know, right before anything happens, like, sorry, there's a little slight change of plans here. We can't go there, but we're going to make you actors here. So then, but here's the thing: you talk about it and your family, you know, kind of a situation.
Also, it was during middle of the Cold War. So
Oh, I know.
They
Yeah,
could
that
have
brings-
planned- They could have definitely planned something because they wanted more power. Russia
Yeah,
would have
no,
been
the
there first.
Cold War is kind of, but the thing is, like, even before the good old space race and Cold War and all that good stuff, it's like, there was one explorer who went to Antarctica numerous times, Richard Byrd. He had quite a few experiments down there, but it's like, during his last one was like 1950, late 50, like 54, 57, something like that. But like a year later, that's when NASA comes around. After he like talks about their Operation Fishbowl and everything like that going on there, down there, whatever, out there. But after that, shortly signed was the Antarctic Treaty, and now that's up to about 53 countries. And within those countries, I even did my own research on this one, really looking at which countries are actually, and these are the countries that we supposedly hate. You have Russia's in one of them. We have us, you know, all of South America, Australia, New Zealand. You can find out like North and South Korea. So all this whole BS with North Korea and everything like that.
It's a puppet show.
It's a big puppet show. We're just like the stupid audience
Yeah.
looking at it all like,
We're just sitting there watching.
That's something I could.
yeah.
That's something I could relate to.
Yeah, it's like they're just kind of hiding behind the scenes. You don't want to see this kind of stuff.
Oh no, look, this right here, this is what is supposed to open the minds of people who have no idea. Like yourself, you've already done some research into like the moon landings, Illuminati, that type of stuff. But I mean, what it is like what they're hiding is this,
The thing is, when
and they
you
work together for it.
when you start doing this kind of research, you kind of might. So that's you might kind of start opening
I know.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you're like, screw the media. Like, they're just lying. That's true.
Yeah,
They lie every.
You look at the media and you're just like, get biased.
Or have you seen anything? I know. You seen anything about flat Earth? They're just gonna knock it.
It's always a hit piece when it's talked about out in the open, but you got like people like Trump saying that they're fake news. Now I don't agree with everything that Trump says,
Yeah.
but I can agree with that. But he'll sit here and say fake news, and then people say, yeah, CNN and all that, they're fake news. But then when CNN comes on talking about NASA just discovered 7 new planets that can inhabit life and all that, people will believe that. But it's the same people delivering the fake news. You know what I mean? So it's like this is like the last thing, man. This is like the last barrier for a lot of people to go to, and at the same time, it's like the thing that opens the door of people's mind to actually figure this out. Because all you gotta do is sit next to a body of water for a little bit and think about it. Like,
I mean, it can be anything. Not just a flat Earth. It
no,
can be
well,
anything.
yeah, this is where I hang out at because this is the easiest thing to prove.
It was nice talking to you guys.
That's
Yeah.
simple, man. Happen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. That's good, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Take care. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Hold up. Let me see.
I'll roll through the chat here.
Yeah, let me go back up here and put as far as I saw a super chat. Hold up.
Whoop.
Let me say, who's that?
That delayed reaction there.
All right. Yep. Okay. Andy C said, ask people why they believe what they believe. Get them to start thinking instead of them just being in listening mode. There you go. Okay. Gotcha. I'm saying, we're trying to figure these things out. Got to get some trigger questions together. Thank you, Andy. Working on it. Working on it. I think he'll continue to consider things. Probably go back and ask some questions. He was already like halfway there.
Mm-hmm. So this is probably just like the little nudge that he needs right now.
Yeah, questioning the moon landings and all that. You see, I had to bring him back that whole no curvature thing. I'm like, what's going on?
He's like swaying away.
I'm like, wait a minute.
What about the top? Like, we can talk about the tides later on.
Yeah.
Everything's like, let's go over the first big elephant in the room.
Like,
Where's
hold
that
up.
curvature?
Like, hold up, dude. There's no curvature. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about that. We move this here. What's up, vegan? I see you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. I fly from UAS to South Korea and it's flat all day. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I actually did. I took the level, took the level onto a plane when I was going to Korea. We're flying over the Pacific Ocean. I just put this thing on the tray table. The plane isn't curving down over no freaking water. Like, come on, man.
I know.
Come on.
You gotta tilt the plane up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and the pilots have actually said that.
Oh.
Yeah, we actually have to nose up. I'm like, what?
I know.
That's craziness.
Like 3 degrees, Mike.
Nose up 3 degrees? Wait a minute. What about the curvature, man? What are you talking about?
Gravity just balances.
Oh, yeah. A little gravity.
Sprinkle this on everything.
Right. I'm saying, man, those globies, man, that gravity's like that French red hot. Put that issue on everything.
I know. Have Neil deGrasse Tyson with us. Woo.
Yeah.
I think it's the best meme that needs to be made.
I'm saying.
Sure it's being made right as we speak.
Yeah, dude. I'm saying he had questions. He was just gonna go one thing after the next. I'm like,
Bring it.
what's up, man?
But let's get to that first baseline.
And that one dude, yeah, he was kind of buzzed, but yeah, and she was like, well, here's what I can tell you. The sun is 93 million miles away. The moon is 238,000 miles away.
I'm like, wow. So let me see that yardstick you used.
I'm like, really? Who determined that?
I know. It's like,
When did that happen? Who measured that?
my second grade teacher.
Didn't it start at like 5 million miles?
Yeah, it's sort of like
And
Copernicus is like 3 miles and then it varies from like up to like as high as like 100 million and then back down. Like, yeah, this is a good spot and we can just work our numbers around that.
Right. Until they found something that works for the math.
Mm-hmm.
And now people think that math
It is reality.
determines reality or math is reality. I'm like, no, math can be manipulated to reflect reality.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at reality.
I can make my own theory about whatever.
Yeah.
As soon as my math accompanies it, everything's good.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what people go with.
Like,
foul, man. It's a strange one we
Show up and I want to eat. You guys are trying to have a nice evening together. What? You're here? What are the odds?
Folks, it is 2019, and we still have to explain to rational thinking adults that the surface of water is flat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, and you've been peeing in toilets for your whole life.
Yeah. Every time you've actually seen water in a quantity large enough
Yeah.
to fill all of the container. What about waves and ripples? What about tides? No. Listen, and like the wind blows,
Uh-huh.
and I'm saying the water comes up and down. You know, we can say that's the earth breathing or whatever. It
Whatever.
sure as heck ain't because of the moon.
No.
And if it was caused by the moon, that doesn't say much about the sun's gravitational pull because it's got all these other planets that are millions of miles away in its orbit based on its gravitational pull. But the sun has no effect on water.
No. Something that large.
Doesn't have any effect on lakes. That's weird.
Affect the water in a glass.
Yeah. It's just these triggered, these quick triggered responses that people get now. These program responses.
Yep.
Gravity. What about tide?
Gravity. Everything's gravity.
Wait, water's flat. What about waves and ripples? Stop it. I'm just like, stop. I just sat here and debunked curvature.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about tides all of a sudden.
It's like, let's go into the next programmed response.
Yeah. On to the next.
Yes.
All good. All good. See what's up. Maybe have some young people come through, want to chat.
Yeah.
Man, I could have used you out here the other day.
Oh, I know, when you got jumped.
Dude, yeah.
Basically.
I'm like sitting here trying to chat with this guy, and the other dude's like, well, what about this? I'm
I know.
like,
I know. This looks like at least tackle like two people at once with different. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I was like, I had to call a guy over. We had a little side chat. You're over here chatting with them. You know.
Yeah. Makes it a little easier.
Little partnership thing we got going there. You know why we make a good partnership for us? Because we be watching each other's back. Right. We got flat lakes, flat glasses of water,
Flat
flat ponds, flat puddles, flat pools.
I wonder about that ocean.
We got flat oceans.
But we have a sphere Earth, though.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. I just. Yeah, that's it. I guess game over.
Right. We got flat bear.
It's like molasses, as slow as it is, will eventually find level.
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
It's just there. It's just you don't want to like get that programming all rewired and start all from fresh.
I'm saying we gotta kind of dwell on that one a little bit. And dude just try to go right past it. I'm like, hold on, let's go back to that real quick. I'm like, wait, if it's the globe, it's gotta have curvature. I just pointed this out that there is no curvature, man. What's up? Well, yeah. Let's talk about something else, dude. Wait.
It's like
You can see the beach over there.
I know.
You can see the beach over there. We need to get.
See the beach way over there.
Yeah, we need to get that another tripod out.
Yeah.
And ask people if they want to look. They can check out the P900. And we can zoom in over the water over there. If we
Yeah.
figure out the distance over there, like from this area to that part of land over there, past those little islands.
Yeah.
Figure out how far away that is, and then pull out the P900, and you can zoom in and see the beach on the other side. We'll be like, look, we're not supposed to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
about like the Cascades either too, right?
yeah. I'm like, dude, that's like 9 miles away.
Yeah.
Or that's supposed to be 9 miles away. They'll tell us it's 9 miles away.
We could have a little card, say it like, here's this. It's like, is the Earth really a globe? After seeing the math, after seeing what you're seeing.
Hello from Argentina. Hello.
Wonder how it is upside down there.
Chocolate saying what's good. Safarilla, Carolyn, F-E-A-Z.
Oh shit, Caroline! I actually can finally see my ugly mug for once.
Do you know Caroline? Good up. Yeah, a little bit.
I know.
A little bit.
Can't really feel my hands right now. Just keep on trucking.
Are you going to the quietest places around? Dude, look, it's not as cool
Yeah.
as it's not as warm as it was, you know.
Even though the sun was breaking as soon as we were packing up in Seattle.
Yeah.
And the people showed up like, mother.
You guys need a bigger sign. Yeah, you might be right.
I know. We're thinking about like.
Here, maybe we should check it. Maybe we should check from the parking lot. Let me see. Can we see the sign from the parking lot? If we can't see the sign from the parking lot, check this out real quick. There's always some. I don't know. Let me see. You can still see it. You might not be able to see it. What's up, Dre? Yeah, I might not be able to see it. I'm gonna keep walking until I can't read Earth is flat on that sign. I can still read it from here. Yep. And I have astigmatism in my left eye. So I can still see it. I can still see it from here. So I can see it from my van out in the middle of the parking lot. So let me see. Yeah, even from here, you can still see the sign that says Earth is flat. Even from way back here in the parking lot. Now it's starting to get a little blurry, but anyway, it's all good. I'm not even worried about it. Oh, the sign's just fine. Don't worry about the sign. It's cool. The sign's okay. The writing on the sign is big enough. When people walk across and they can see that sign that says Earth is flat, then I mean that's all you really have to be concerned about. That'll be enough to draw people in. How you doing? We'll see. There you go. He said, "Are you going to the quietest places in the city?" No, I'm not going to the quietest. Outside. Hey, Mel. Fees are breaking up. Yeah, it happens. It happens. If the sun would have broke like earlier, as it was forecast to do so, it was supposed to be nice and clear all day. It was supposed to be hot today, but that didn't really happen. It's all good. Organizing a flat Earth meetup in Chile. If you want to come, contact me. I want to invite you. Most likely thing is that Iru. Iru? What? I love Iru.
Hell yeah.
I'll go to Chile. That'd be dope. Let me know. I'll film the whole trip. see how that works out.
Make sure you're not dipping over the equator and stuff.
Have people pissed off that I'm actually going places and doing stuff. I'm like, I don't know why. Well, you know, Ted, this isn't so bad.
No.
This isn't so bad.
20 degrees warmer would be perfect.
Yeah, 20 degrees would be a little bit better, yeah, most definitely. Well, I don't know, maybe trying to pull this back up. Dang it, man.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, let me know. It looks like nice weather out here, but it's not as warm as you would like for it to be.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful summer eve, but without the heat of the summer.
I think, is that the dude in the red Corvette? I want to know if that's that guy. Because I was look, when I was at Schuster Parkway in Tacoma last week, there was this dude that had a red and black Corvette. Really loud, really nice car. Distinctly. And we were in traffic and we ended up next to each other having a chat. So I'm thinking this dude gets in his Corvette and just drives from like to the waterfront and maybe come out to the beach and just hangs out. I don't know if he actually gets out of that thing. Yeah. But we'll see. All right. Have a good night, Lisa. Have a great night. If that's him.
Who's the guy with D? Anyone know? It's me, Ted.
Yeah, it's Ted.
Yeah. If you don't know me on Facebook, Ted Summer. SOMMER. That's me. Look for the long hair in the back of my head.
Oh, no. Flat Earth Trinity. Appreciate it. Thank you. It was a great job. One person at a time. Yeah, that's all we need. There you go. That's it. That's it. Come to DC. I heard it's scary in DC.
District of Criminals.
I'm saying, some crazy stuff going on in DC. I go to DC and I let anybody know they'll be calling me a shield for real. Ah, there he goes. He went to DC.
Yeah, I knew it. He's going to his owners right now.
Right. You know DC? DC. That was designed by Freemasons, and D had to go to DC, so that means he's a Freemason. You hear some freaking conspiratard saying that dumb stuff already.
Thankfully, your last name is Marvel, not begins with C or
Oh,
something.
oh my goodness.
It'd be DC going to DC.
Yeah, man.
Freaking 33.
Yeah, they'll sure try.
From the-
Hey,
How's it
how
going?
you doing? Right, all right.
No, it's cool. Why you found me on
I like how some people will like pick up the pace when they walk by, like, oh.
I know. It's like, they thought we're like beggars. You see them taking a wider arc around us.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not asking for money.
We're not even pulling you in to like say,
Yeah.
come here.
We're just like, what's up? You know, and if somebody wants to chat,
Let them chat.
let them chat. And I didn't get a chance to take a picture of the people or get the people over there by the van. Hold on. They see us over here. What happens? This is what happens
When your van is a billboard.
every time. When you drive around in a flat earth billboard, that's exactly what happens. They're thinking. They're thinking. She's like, what?
Trying to put two and two together, she almost gets hit walking across the street.
I'm saying.
Too much of a thought process.
That's what happens, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I could,
That's a Camaro.
yeah, we're just gonna, you know, I'm saying that van gets, saying that van gets more play. Yeah, I know. It's non-threatening. I'm saying. It's a flat Earth billboard, right there. No, she's walking the other way. You said call her over.
It's like no beeline this way.
No, that's the thing. See, if at the distance of the van, and I just checked it, you can see the sign if you got decent vision, or even slightly screwed up vision, a little bit.
You see a sign, so
it'll
intrigue you to walk up closer.
That's
What does it say?
So if somebody wants to, if they want to come and talk, they're gonna sit there and stare at the van. If they want to come talk about it, we're right here.
Yep.
Well, that's some dude with a red Corvette. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's him. That might be him. Is that a Corvette?
Red Corvette.
Or that a Viper? Does it look like it has a lift kit on it? Like black on the sides too? Yeah, like it's got a body kit on it. Yeah, that's him.
Nice.
I think that's him. I could be wrong. But yeah, he was saying that he's in the construction. And you know, when you go up in the buildings, you can see the curve. I'm like, no, the heck you can't. you can't see.
Actually, you see a lot further.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's still flat.
Right. Like, then the horizon rises to your eye level at that distance. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. And he's gonna walk right over there. It's all good.
What the heck? Got a car backing up a little bit more. Oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up, man? What we wanna go get a burger after this or something?
sounds good.
Veggie burger,
Yeah.
black bean.
Do that.
I know, right?
It's like kind of like a poor dying human. Like,
Yeah. No, I'm saying we gotta like come out here and turn some music on, start pop locking or something.
start just bust out some ODD.
Right. There you go.
Go. Bring him in. So
What's all that record, man? Oh no, it's rap music. My
Okay.
goodness. Oh no, it's
we got country here. Don't worry.
It's flat Earth. It's flat Earth rap music. Oh my god.
The kids are all so screwed up. Okay, worse. We got country too.
Right.
Flatter, bam.
Y'all gonna be there much longer? I don't know. Why? What's up, Christian? You wanna come out? You wanna come hang out? We can hang out. There's no telling.
Yeah.
We might be here for a little bit longer. We'll see what's up. So, Glide on Flat Earth. Thank you, Glide. Or Vlad, if you're country. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Keeping it real and flat. That's what you do. right. Said, I'm saying. Need that weapon from Scorpion. Get over here. I find if you don't have either the P900 or the P1000, I might say go ahead and get the P1000 if money's no object. I have a P900 and that works just fine. I actually need to spend a little bit more time with that camera, but I've been
At least use the
working on
infrared
some other
lens on it
things.
too.
So I'd say go ahead and rock out with the 1000 if you don't have a P900 already. It's not a bad day out, weather-wise anyway. Things kind of cleared up towards the end of the day. I wish the sky would have been this clear earlier, and that would have meant that we were a little bit warmer out here, but it's not quite as warm as you'd like it to be.
No. Yeah, it's exactly as the screen looks like. It feels like 45, 50, maybe less.
Yeah.
It's cool.
The P1000 is worth the extra money. Take it from Ron Hagberg. I trust that guy. My man Ron. Appreciate it. What's up, Ron? Where we at? We're out here at Owen Beach, out on the water. We got a few people. Got a few people down here. Okay.
Everyone's walking away.
And there's a few people way down on the other side of the boardwalk. It is up the way from where we did the laser test. Now slide it back around here. There's usually somebody sitting in these little seats here, just kind of creeping, watching to see what's going on. We got the parking lot back here where people are driving through slowly, and sometimes they'll stop, get out, and take a picture of the van, and sometimes not. We're in Washington State. Tacoma.
USA.
Tacoma. Alright, so what model's the van? The model's a 95 Chevy G20. Cost $5,000. Hasn't given me a problem lately. There was an issue with the rear axle back in October time frame. That was a little issue, but that's been rectified. After that drive out to Canada, because I went to that meetup in Vancouver. Because I drive hours to go to meetups sometimes.
Oh, you slackers. No.
And I get back and the axle is just jacked up and start smoking and all that. I was like, what is going on? Took that thing to get looked at. They supposedly fixed it, but not really. They went the cheap way. Screwed it up. They tried to replace components of it instead of the whole axle like I asked them to. And the thing ended up bursting into flames on the way to the airport. I had to call a tow truck driver to pick me up on the way to the airport. Mind you, I'm trying to fly so I can go see my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I had to call a tow truck driver to pick up the van and take it back to Midas. I had to hey, what's up, y'all? All right. So there was that, and I'm picking up the I had to have a friend pick me up and take me to the airport. I'm saying the thing burst into flames on the freeway. Hold up. Oh, let me see.
We see you.
We got the dude taking a picture. Taking pictures of the, see him? You see?
Gravity.
Gonna take some more pictures out here. They're thinking about it. Let them turn around. I'm gonna wave them over. Hey yo!
Just go 2 seconds. Come on over.
Over here, you looking at the van. That's my van. Holla at me. It's what we do. Just trying to raise awareness, man. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's my thing. Can I deal with what? Can I deal with what now? Just a minute, just a minute. Hold on. Talk to these young men. Oh, excuse us. We got some work to do. I'm gonna chat with these young men about this thing. All right, what's going on, man? Y'all got questions? What's happening?
I saw this on Netflix. No, I got a question. I saw this on Netflix. Is this like the same theory?
Dude, wait, that movie Behind the Curve?
Yes.
Yo, I was in that.
You were?
Yeah, dude. I was in the last 10 minutes.
What the? So I mean, an actor.
I'm not an actor.
Well, I mean, that
No,
was a
no.
documentary. My bad.
Yeah, no, I was the speaker at the Flat Earth Conference.
How was it?
Yeah, dude, it was dope.
Oh my.
It was
You got
dope,
like 500
man.
like-minded people
Wait,
going
what are
to
you doing
that.
out here in Washington then?
This is where I live.
Let's go.
What, you thought I was in Hollywood?
Yeah.
No,
All the
man.
big, all the big flat earthers, they all converse with the Hollywood elite. You know, it's all like that.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm just a regular dude. It's like I did this experiment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So look, in this experiment, I took a level onto an airplane. This one, actually. And so I'm flying from North Carolina back to Seattle. I put this level on the tray table. You know how these work. It's like if you sit it on a flat surface, the bubble stays in the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I sit this on the tray table. I'm flying and I record because the airplane is cruising speed is 515 miles per hour.
That's fast.
So I do a 23 minute and 45 second time lapse, just checking to see if the bubble's level. So the bubble stays centered the whole time. I record 23 minutes 45 seconds at 515 miles per hour. We traveled 203.85 miles.
I mean, you're just going straight.
Now, according to the globe, we're supposed to have this curvature calculation of 8 inches per mile squared. But since the bubble showed it was level the whole time, the plane should have had to dip the nose to compensate for 5 miles of curvature, and that never happened. So because I did that, I put it up on my YouTube channel, man. It's like people started sharing it.
That thing blew up.
Dude, like a couple magazines wrote about me. You know what I'm saying? It's been written up in Australia and Lebanon, India, the UK, Scotland, all kinds of crap. So
Wait, why do marketing over here though?
this is where I live at.
No, like this area specifically.
Oh, this area.
spot.
Well,
This is where the people are.
For people like
And
us
also-
who are walking back to the car and see that car.
I'm
We're all
saying.
the way in
Yeah.
Parkland though, like.
Yeah, I'm
But-
like, this is my spot. I like work over in Tacoma.
so
So
then there's like, the other reason for like this area specifically is,
The view.
well, flat water.
yeah,
That's as far as you go.
because if you think about it, that's what you saw on the side of my van. Like, if the Earth's surface is covered mostly in water, and you see that the surface of water is always flat. Like in your experience, whenever you pour a glass of water, surface is flat. You pour your bath water, and you let it just sit there for a little bit. You look at the surface; it's always flat. You go to a swimming pool, flat. The ocean does the same thing. Water has to be contained. And if most of the Earth's surface is covered in a substance that has a level surface, then that means that the Earth is flat.
I mean, yeah, there's still valleys and mountain ranges and such, but
Generally,
there's no curvature.
in general. And that's because, look, me and my friend, we did a laser test. He's got a laser that has a 12.5 mile range. He was down the dock right here. I was at Saltwater State Park across the water, 10 miles away. Now, I shouldn't have been able to see the beam from his laser from across the water because,
Should have been a curve.
according to a globe, it should have been curved. You know what I mean? So, it's flat, man.
Said Beyonce and Destiny are not there.
Beyonce? What?
No, I can't read.
Wait,
I gotta
oh,
go-
no. I was like, Beyonce? No, that's density and buoyancy, because they say gravity. That's the first thing people say. And I'm like, dude, gravity's a hoax, dude. It's a hoax. They lied about that.
It's like different things in different mediums will find. They're trying to find equilibrium. That's why you have like a ping pong ball on top of leaf oil or lamp oil or whatever, and just gradually you see denser and denser mediums. And you have the bottom, you have little poles. It's just gonna freaking. It's relative density.
Yeah. That's all that is. But yeah, man. Cool. Yeah, y'all gotta escape, man. It's all good. Go check it out. Yeah, please block. Oh, really? What you wanna hop on and say what's up?
Nah, I'm good.
I
gotta go.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
cute as shit, but I'm camera shy.
All right, man. Yo,
Oh, my bad.
yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you, man. Take care. Thanks, dude.
Free advertising.
Yeah. See, he liked the smart marketing on the van, dude. He liked that. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to start doing that. Just set up. I see somebody over there taking pictures of the van. Just call them over, like, hey, get over here. I know you're curious. Get over here. Like Scorpion on freaking Mortal Kombat. Yeah, man. And I think these folks are gonna wanna come by.
Second round of them, so it might.
Uh-oh. What's going on in the chat? Who's trolling? Trolls are coming out. Get them. Get them.
How do I feel with the 3D controls out here?
Yeah.
They're not being like what you experience online.
Yeah, it's really not
Totally
that.
different
It's really not that
environment,
bad. It's really not that
Same
bad.
principles.
Yeah, same stuff. It's just a matter of being cool about the whole situation, you know.
Yeah.
It's not.
Just being cold.
Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit. Okay. Back it up.
I'm thinking so.
I'm thinking so. All right, y'all. Oh no. They're like on a kind of double date. I can't tell what's going on right there.
Last thing you need to do is ruin potential relationships here, right?
Yeah.
Let's get them fighting early on.
Yeah. I'm saying, well, it could be a deal breaker. It could be a thing to bring them closer together in their relationship.
Oh yeah.
You know, well, you end up having the woman figure it out, and then the man's being stubborn.
Yep. Because one that can't be right. I'm like, in the scheme of things, you don't really, guys, just in your relationship, learn to nod your head and say yes, dear.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Or they try,
Or
they just argue, find a way to coexist somewhere. I don't know. No telling. But hopefully it brings them together. In a perfect world.
Which would be nice.
It would.
What about, being spring?
Yeah. So I'm thinking that maybe because we'll see what's up. Yeah. See what's going on a little bit. We're like an hour 24.
Something's changing.
No, not really.
Pushing the Matrix now.
No. No, it looked like he was gonna try to come over here, and then she like pushed him in the opposite direction. It happens. We deal with cognitive dissonance on a regular basis. Is this recorded or SMT? Oh, this is live, man. This is live stuff right here.
As it is happening.
Eduardo, I do read the chat from time to time, but I can't stay in the chat because we actually have people. Yeah, I've heard about all that. Yeah, all that stuff, Eduardo. Yes, I watched Bro Sanchez also. I've heard of all that stuff. Now, can you start talking about toroidal hyperboloids or toroidal fields, magnetism, dielectricity, and all that stuff out here to like regular people on the street that have no idea about any of that stuff? No, because they're gonna look at you like you have a phallus growing out of your forehead. So we'll just stay at some stuff that's real simple. Have I been in a hot air balloon? Yes, actually, I have a video of myself live streaming from a hot air balloon, and it is on the channel. I ended up flat smacking a dude on that one. Yeah, Santos Bonacci does the same stuff. Yeah, syncretism. I know. Better luck there compared to Seattle. We have had more conversations with people out here as opposed to Seattle. Although in Seattle there were more people around. The thing is, it's like in Seattle, we were in Pioneer Square, and there would be these tours going around, and you know,
Yep.
people like pay to go on these tours, so they don't want to like break stride keeping up with the tour guide. So they'll just stay with the tour, look, have questions, and then just keep moving. But here, people just like taking a leisurely stroll by the beach on the water just to get out of the house or things like that. So everybody's cool, real cool about it.
Got a couple more. Look at your van.
Yeah, there's always somebody staring at the van. Always. Dude, I'm telling you, the whole aspect of red pilling in traffic.
I know.
That's like the easiest stuff ever.
Yeah,
I'm
thinking I already know how I'm gonna do that with my car.
Dude, I forget that I have that stuff written on there sometimes. Hold on, let's.
Skip the family. Oh, they're leaving.
Oh, she's leaving. She just took a picture of the van.
Oh,
Right. Just took a picture of the van. There you go. She took a picture of that van before she jumped in there. I like to show you all how often that happens. I'm telling you, I could take that thing.
It's a pick and run.
Seriously, I don't even have to like talk to anybody. I could just sit here and just park the van somewhere. You just walk by. All right. Oh, what's up, man? New York. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Okay. All right. Is rent cheap in Seattle? Cheap for me. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. We actually got around to the actual real New Year. Oh, that like the 21st, wasn't it?
Pray for some warm weather.
Yeah. We'll get that warm weather. All good. All right, folks. It's cold out here. It's cold out here. We're about to have to roll. Unless I see. Are they coming this way? I can't tell. It's getting dark. We're gonna have to get out of here before it gets too dark anyway.
I think I lost my life. It's a double header.
Is that them? They're coming back?
Yep.
I bet they talked about it.
I know.
I bet they.
come back and have questions.
I'm saying, dude, that happened the other day. Remember, I was talking to the one group, and then there was that one guy. He was just standing there. He had this devilish smile on his face the whole time. What about this? What about this?
It's like,
I have another
in
question.
anticipation that he's gonna stump you. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you're not.
Yeah. He's like trying to stump me, and he got me like kind of distracted because there was that other dude over here asking questions. That guy Jake, I don't remember his name. He seemed interested.
There's a gravity defier right there.
Yeah, but he was really
Log in the water.
he was really into astronomy. Which is fine, but you can't really walk around looking up there and using that to determine what's going on down here.
You know,
That's what I'm
it's
saying. I'm like,
like,
yo,
let's bring it down to earth.
we got to keep your feet on the ground, man. Like I gotta find another analogy for that real quick. Like your boss tells you to go to this building. Like you're a carpenter, your boss goes and tells you to get the floor plans to this building. You come back to your boss talking about the freaking chandelier.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "What? You're fired. Get out." Go get the floor plan for this building. Well, the light fixtures are looking nice, and from what I could tell, looking at the chandelier, it looked kind of cool, and the lights around the corners, that was kind of cool. I'm like, what about the floor? Did you measure the floor?
No,
Well, no.
everything else is round.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
It's like, okay, let's get your mind out of the clouds, put it right back here on Earth.
Yeah,
Let's see what we got going with this. Like water.
like no, your eyes are looking up there. You need to come back down. Yeah, here a little
It's
bit.
easier. You're on it.
Ooh. Yo, it looked like, I'm saying she looked like she was about to lose her footing, fall in the water out here, man.
They're capturing it on video.
Yeah, you'd hate to see it. I don't want to see it. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, one person. One person on the boardwalk. You about to roll.
Yeah.
You about to have to roll, dude. All right, folks. We're about to have to roll out of here. It's getting chilly. It's getting chilly and it's getting dark. We're gonna wrap it up here. What you think, man?
It's fun.
You free next week?
I should be.
All right. We'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Have to, figure out some other places.
Yeah.
Figure out some other places to do the thing.
Pray for warmer weather.
Yeah. Hope that
Bundled up.
hope that it's a little warmer.
Yeah.
Maybe get started a little bit earlier. I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Hey, how you doing?
Can I
Uh-oh.
have some of what y'all smoking?
Hey, yeah. Come on through.
Come on over.
Let me get some of what you're smoking.
Gravity.
Yeah, smoking that gravity pipe. It's a hell of a drug. Shoot.
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying.
no ideas right now.
No, I'm saying, man. See, that's what happens. It's like folks who want to walk by and make a little funny comment and then just keep walking. I'm like, you don't want to talk about it?
I know, like the little kid from Seattle, like,
Here's just a ball. I'm like,
come on over.
Is it? You want to talk about it? You what's your proof? What's your
No.
proof?
That was gravity.
You got to write down my questions. Yeah, what's your best proof
Yeah.
that the Earth is a globe?
Yeah.
We use that one. What's the best proof that you have that the Earth is a globe?
And second, why do you believe what you believe?
Yeah, why do you believe what you believe?
All right, man, I got time.
All right.
All right,
we
man.
got
Convincing
answers.
spiel here.
All right.
All right,
It's
what
like,
you
here
got?
comes the Rolodex.
3 minutes and then maybe 5.
All right,
3 minutes and 5. Okay.
Ted, you start.
Okay. Well, as you can tell, we're on by the ocean here. It's flat. Started right up there. We've been lied to on a lot of things. Let's see, where do we start here? All the fun, easy proofs.
Hey, let's go with the most obvious one.
Yes. See, Daryl here, him and his friend, they did a laser experiment. They were 10.2 miles?
10.3.
10.3 miles. Daryl's friend was over there, like kind of past where the ship was. And Daryl was down there, about
Saltwater State Park,
Mm-hmm.
10.3 miles away.
friend had a laser that can fire at 12.5 mile range. Daryl did a live stream, was able to capture it. This is what he saw from that far. Now, if this is the globe, we also have curvature, measurable curvature. We don't, and it should be about 8 inches per mile square, is what globe proponents will say. But, 10.3 miles, he would have had about 66 feet of curvature between them, a hump of water, maybe 30 feet, blocking the view. But you get the full laser, the origin of the light. Seeing it right there, so I'm like, doesn't really seem to be much of a ball there.
Because you have
What about the light reflecting off the water? What about like the actual desert where there's no water in the way?
Oh no, that's like the mirage effect where the hot air is interacting with
Yeah,
the ground. It's much hotter. It creates the waves and all that.
Yeah.
There was none of that day because the water temperature and the air temperature weren't at a great enough variance to create the refraction that would cause the laser beam to
Distort and
distort
whatnot.
that much. But being that we could see this blue beam, the origin source of the laser, while it was only 8.5 feet above sea level, that displays a direct line of sight across that body of water when there should have been enough curvature to block the light completely. So this is connected to the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is connected to every other ocean. It's all one body of water and it's all flat.
It's like,
Across
see it
the
anywhere
earth.
you're going. Like,
So does
Beer-
it tilt
beer-
for tides?
For the tides, people describe that as like the earth breathing to some degree.
it's like, honestly, don't know 100%.
Yeah.
But going back to basics, it's like, it's just what you can observe and you see on an everyday basis here. It's like water is flat no matter where you go. You see the sun, you see the moon orbiting around us.
Just like we observe.
You see all the stars and their fixed constellations orbiting around Polaris every night, all year long. It's like, yeah, there'll be different places along the area of the sky where you'll see them, but they'll still be doing the same thing year after year, time after time.
And they tell us that the Earth is orbiting the sun at 67,000 miles per hour. The sun's pulling all the planets through the solar system,
Like about
or in the
500,000
solar
miles an
system
hour.
at 415,000 miles per hour. The whole galaxy's moving at another 500,000 miles per hour in all these different directions, and yet we experience
I know.
motionlessness
Unless you're like
out here.
flat out drunk. It's different.
Yeah. Deal with that.
But we're doing all this spinning and moving and orbiting through space, and yet we've been seeing the same constellations for all recorded history. Like
that's what
You ever flown a drone in a moving truck? Flies just fine in the center.
flown a
Until the truck
drone
stops.
in a moving truck.
Yeah. So you take a truck, you drive down the street with a drone. It'll stay flying just fine.
Yeah.
You stop, the thing's gonna hit the wall.
I feel
If
you.
it don't stop, the drone's still hanging out in the middle of the moving wall.
So this is
Ain't gonna
the
have an effect.
so what it sounds like is the response as far as not being able to feel the motion.
Yeah.
Well,
Drone don't feel the motion until the truck stops.
yeah, but the drone is inside an enclosed system.
So
That's the thing. Right. But we're enclosed with what? Because the idea is that, according to the heliocentric globe model of Earth, is that we're on this spinning ball out in space. And the thing I would have to ask you is, at what other point in your experience have you seen an enclosed system exist next to a vacuum, which is what they tell us that space is? The infinite vacuum of space is what they call it. So
very powerful vacuum.
we're here in an enclosed system next to a vacuum, and there's no physical barrier. So how exactly does that work?
I don't think it's technically a vacuum. Is what they're going for.
No,
I mean, how do you?
it's a vacuum. So it's like 10 to the negative 17 torr. It's like nothing almost.
Oh, that's what they tell us. It's a vacuum. But that's the thing. It's like if you have like air, the natural the nature of air is to try to normalize itself. Like if you stab the canned air you use to clean out your keyboard and all that. So it's like pressurized air. If you stab that, the air is going to fly out, and then it's not going to do that infinitely. It's just the air trying to level out.
What happens at the top of Mount Everest?
What happens at the top of Mount Everest? I don't know. I've never been there.
Like a little less oxygen for you to breathe. Less
let's just say
oxygen,
the top of
yeah.
Mount Rainier.
Yeah, no, people will say like pressure gradients and stuff like that. It's like be to nothing or something. But like, where can you observe that in real life? You can't observe like gas pressure next to a vacuum without a barrier of some sort to keep it enclosed, or else the air is going to try and balance itself out amongst the infinite vacuum of space. Yeah.
Cool. Well, good talk, guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Peace.
It's all good. They know what we're doing. We just
Good luck. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Y'all have a good evening.
You too. Just put it that way. Yeah, cool.
All right. All right. You too. Thanks. Okay. So the beach is pretty much completely empty now, and we're gonna get the heck out of here, folks. Well, thanks for hanging out with us while we do this episode of Activism out here at the beach. And chances are we might link up next week. Same bad time, same bad channel-ish. Maybe we'll get out a little earlier next time.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be warmer. Earlier, warmer, and we'll brush up on our stuff.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, I'm Daryl.
Ted.
And we're out of here. As always, be good to each other. Take